Hey guys, nice song. I'm gonna shut it off because you're not gonna hear me, or my video's not gonna go online, or some shit like that. Alright, been hearing today what they've been talking about, and it's just been ridiculous. But, because there's still a lot of cowboy haters out there, and, but I like the herd today. He's a big Dak hater, so I'm not expecting any favors from him. But he literally, the same way he hates on Dak, he hates on anybody that's crap today. So that being said, it's he's saying that the Philadelphia Eagles season is over, and because they were struggling against a crippled team. I mean, they were struggling against Mark Sanchez. They were struggling against that. They let Adrian Peterson just go to the house. So it's nothing new, right? So I mean, it's he has a valid point. I hate all the shit he talks about Dak, especially with the season that he had with Dez Bryant, right? But what can you do? I mean, it's just they're paid to be controversial, I guess. So I like the fact that he said that they're over. I also thought that we basically clinched the division, without him, without beating the Eagles, because we would have the tiebreaker with all of them. So let's just focus on that. I'm not sure really if they're gonna win out. That it could be the case, and we would really, really be hot going into the playoffs, right? So let's see what happens. If we do lose, who could we lose to? I mean, we should win against Philly. It's a lot of hope with that one. Colts may give us a hiccup. We could bounce back with the Giants, so that'd be good. And do I think we're gonna lose against the Bucks? No, we're not gonna lose the Bucks. So it could still be 2 more straight, so that could make us 9-5. So that'd be good. And if we do lose against the Colts and then bounce back at the Giants, ending the season at 10-6, we could be a decent number 3 seed. So that's the same thing I've said before. All right, enough Cowboys for today. And because I really don't have much to say besides Sean Lee's coming back. So that's always good. Tyron Smith is coming back. We should be like at 90% back against the Eagles. So we should give them a run for their money. We should win that game. And hopefully Dak can get a little more time in the pocket. Start getting less sacks, because that's ridiculous, really. That's just bad. And so that being said, that's it. I'm not gonna do much of a trash talk against Philly. They don't deserve it, right? But right now, since I have you guys, like I said, documenting every day. Look how I'm talking. Look how I'm looking. Another day without eating. It's fucking rough, because I still kind of feel the Sunday. So I honestly think that Sunday, having that day off, sucks. I think the way I was feeling on Saturday was like I can almost eat. I can also have my day off. Blah blah blah. I was just doing just fine. With water and kind of like having my escape snack, right, and whatnot. But as soon as my stomach said, "Hey, we're eating against," the cravings came back. I hate the cravings. I mean and usually that's what people falter under. I mean, I understand it's not easy when you have that craving. It's like your body's playing a mean trick on you. I mean, they want to eat, but right now, just what I tell myself is this: I already ate in advance. I took out a loan. So my stomach paid the price. So I'm fat because of that. We're not supposed to be fat. If you're eating just enough, I mean, you should be just fine. So that being said, cravings suck. I hate the cravings, but they actually are okay. They're less than yesterday, and today technically being my 8th day without food, it's I'm hoping to start losing this, you know, starting. Guys, I have to tell you something, by the way. I was playing around with my kid. I was enjoying the fact that the Chargers came from behind, and I saw the game when they. This is how I paused the game. All right, this is how I paused the game. I was looking at the game because obviously I was looking at NFL Network. So I put the time. I was starting to see William McGinnis's Football Live, right? And I said, "Hey, wait a minute, the game should start already." And I put the game in a 7-zip. I was like, "Crap! How much did I miss?" Start paying attention to the game. They're driving. Pittsburgh is driving, right? And I watched it enough until they scored the touchdown, the second one. So it's 13-0. I said, I was pissed. I turned off the game, change it, start doing something more. So that being said, stuff. I mean, you're with your family, whatnot. I think I was playing Nintendo Switch and Breath of the Wild and whatnot. So I was just playing with my son, and he's a gamer. So sorry about the pause. So anyway, I get distracted and I put back the game. Right, I put back the game to see how it's going. I feel it's almost 10 o'clock. Should be close to over, right? I turn and I see 30-30. So imagine my surprise, right? I mean, it's like, wow. So that got me excited because they're down 2 scores. And I start hearing at the people, and that gave me even more excited that they missed the extra point. So I didn't do the math or see how it happened. It's just, it was just incredible. So I started getting excited, and my kids always ask me, who are we rooting for, right? And so my neck hurts. So I think I already talked about this, and I was excited that they lost and everything. Well, it's been 2 days since I fell down the stairs. And if you haven't heard this, if you didn't see the other videos and whatnot, what I did was I put my kid on my shoulders, and I was like, doing all that, just kind of jumping around. And he was laughing, and that got me even more excited. My kid's laughing, I'm making him laugh. It's great and everything. Jesus. So I got him. My other kid, the oldest, my daughter, was just watching us and saying, "What are you doing, Dad? What are you doing?" So I have him and I run up the stairs. Right. If I would have to call those stairs in a particular way, if it doesn't have a name, but it does, it's the back and forth. Right. Or forth and back, whatever. So I go up. You have to turn back because it's just one way and then it turns back. That's why back and forth. And so it's a closed stairs. It's just really it's not a spiral or anything like that. Just go back and forth. And we want to go to the master bedroom with my wife, and it's just joking around. And I tell her, "Oh, the Steelers are losing. I'm excited," because also I turned it on when they were about to score. I said, like, at least a field goal, right? We'll get into the field goal in a second, in case you missed the game, right? And what I thought about the field goal. So I'm excited already, saying they're lost, they're gonna lose, right? Keep in mind, when I turned it on, everything of this happened. I still was able to kind of get up, watch the game, see the 3 offsides, and then ask my wife, kind of rub my back because it's hurting like crazy, right? So I still, I did not lose sight of what was important. Anyway, so I'm talking to my wife, and I said, and I still my son was on my shoulders the whole time. But I was in my slippers, my freaking slippers, right? So I have my slippers on and everything, and I'm just running with my kid and everything, and we run. Well, I run. He's just enjoying himself on top of me. So I bet my wife, everything she was thinking was just, please be careful, please be careful, right? And she hates it when I put him on my shoulders, right? She hates that. But I enjoy it. My kid enjoys it, having it, and I'm not gonna let him go. And point being, both my hands had him, both his hands up like this, right? Jesus. So there was no way of me slowing down or doing anything. So it's time to go down the freaking stairs. Before you're thinking, I mean, it hurt. All right, it hurt. So I'm running. Get out the room. Turn left. Going to the stairs, back and forth, right? Stairs. And I just remember, like every time, watch the first step. And yeah, I didn't watch the fucking first step. I miscalculated because I normally have the bad idea too. So, the idea is I missed the first step. I start to slip. So I slipped the first one, slipped the second one, slipped the third one. I think even slipped the fourth one before my butt hits the fucking stairs. But that wasn't enough because since I was running, I still had a lot of momentum going forward. So it still felt like I was trying to keep my son like in front like that. Right? I was keeping my son in front. And I just feel the hit like it hurt. 3 edges of 3 steps in my back, and apparently a fourth one, but maybe that was like I'm telling you right now that when I landed on my butt, but 3 hits on my lower, middle, and upper back, like all of them, like and you could see my back, the lines. I mean, see all 3 lines of the fucking hit, But at that time, it was important. I needed to see that the Chargers beat the Steelers. All right, the Steelers needed to lose. We're Cowboy fans. They needed to lose, so I needed to make sure, right? So what I did was, as soon and you're thinking, what about my kid, right? I had him on the shoulders. What happened? Well, if I'm thinking of the game, obviously what happened, he's okay. So don't even worry about it. He's okay. How did I know he was okay? After the fucking thump in the stairs and everything. My daughter came up the stairs saying, are you okay? And everything. As soon as I hit the floor, right, and we stopped, he just lets out the most, lovable laugh that my dad did something amazing and I had fun doing it and I enjoyed it, right? My neck still hurts, but he enjoyed the freaking ride from the first floor to the second floor, coming down the stairs, and my dad hit. It's like not the mama kind of hit, it's like hitting the daddy, like Ice Age when hit the sloth and everything. I mean, he enjoyed the fuck out of it, and to me it was just like, I'm glad he's okay. First, and the second thing, I'm glad my wife wasn't pissed, because if he would have cried anything, I would probably be divorced right now. She would have been pissed. So that being said, everything's fine, and I'll worry about my body later. Now I'm worrying about it now. This is later. This is, it's hurting right now. Freaking back is kind of okay, but I guess I, kind of went like this, and my neck is killing me. It feels like I should be having a neck collar or something, because it just hurts, and I usually can pop my neck and I go really fast, pop it on my own or with my hands, but it's just, damn, it just hurts. So, and you're probably thinking, why am I telling you this? That I'm an idiot and fell down? Well, I enjoy having fun with my kids, so I'll tell you that right now. You know, but the idea is that, doing this fast, we need to be careful, right? So right now, I'm feeling great after 8 days, and I have that idea that I'm gonna be just fine, and I'm gonna get my goals. I'm gonna get to 192 pounds, right? Or 93 kilograms around there, So that's my goal, or 84 kilograms. That'd be best. That's actually I. That's another story for another day. I'll do that later. So we have to be careful. I need to monitor my blood pressure. I need to monitor the maybe talk to my doctor. You know those kind of hits. If not, I'm not eating. I'm not getting extra vitamins. Everything that is stored right here is basically fat, and fat is into energy, so we can keep moving on, but not potassium, not minerals, not vitamin B, whatever. I'm not getting anything of that. So you need to be careful. You cannot go out and jog necessarily, because particularly if you've been eating too much freaking sugar, your body's gonna demand that, like, usually, like, you get it really fucking fast, you know. So just be careful out there. Um, I feel like an idiot, right? But I enjoy having fun with my kid. That's for more. I enjoy having fun with my kid. So, and he enjoyed. He's fine. Nothing happened. So I'm like, okay, I'm fine. Okay, he's fine. I'm fine. And the Steelers lost, so that's main thing. Steelers lost. So I could deal with the pain. Just, but be careful. I'm literally probably today's snack, and maybe have some protein in it, or something to help me with this. I'm gonna start researching, see what I can eat to help me with those kind of pains, kind of what vitamins or what kind of food helps. The bone, maybe some calcium, maybe some milk. Maybe tomorrow I'll eat a shake, a banana shake with milk. Kind of, a licuado. A licuado. So that's basically it. I've been talking too long already. And again, I was watching the game shirtless. Because I had to take it off to see what happened, and watching the game, seeing them do 3 offsides straight and still couldn't block the field goal is just amazing. I mean, technically, they didn't need to kick the field goal, right? If a little more time, they didn't need to kick the field goal, because it was a first down. They could have taken a shot to the end zone. I mean, it would have just ridiculous, but obviously, they lost, so that's enough. I'll keep talking to you guys tomorrow. Just take care. I'll keep you updated on my diet and what I'm doing. Right now, I'm gonna just do some shopping for the family. So, take care. See ya. Peace.